right, Mapatano back out here at the Berg Gymnasium, Shirley Egner Court here as we get ready for game number 2 in the conference season as it's the 11-1 Pointers against the 8-4 Eagles of La Crosse. Let's go to the starting lineups one more time. It's Krieger, Pfeiffer, Galita, Nice, and Thompson for Stevens Point for head coach Matt Hockett, who's in his second year with an overall record of 22-15. He's assisted by Evelyn Parsons and Marissa Delsman. For La Crosse, it's Milne, Schumann, Kilbotten, Meeker, and Knuth for first-year head coach Moran Lanning, who's 8-4. And she's assisted by Angel Allen, Wesley Quintana, and Bobby Vandenberg. Of course, Lanning in her first year here as Karen Middleton left in the summer. And she's an assistant down at Duke with Kara Lawson, so it's a big loss for La Crosse. And Lanning, her late father Greg, was the UW-La Crosse's head wrestling coach from 92 to 98, and he compiled a dual record of 77-19. So a little lineage here for the Eagles. Points going to be in their home uniforms, white jerseys, white shorts, purple numerals, and lettering with gold trim. For the Eagles, will be in their maroon jerseys with maroon shorts, white numerals, and white lettering with black trim. Points going to go left to right here in the first half. Ball is up in the air, and the Eagles have it. Here's Meeker with it, and gets it into the hands of Schumann. Schumann with it. Back to Knuth at the foul line. Her pass is tipped by Pfeiffer, and here's Schumann with it, driving, kicking out on the perimeter to Meeker. Meeker pulls up at the foul line. Nope, and point down with a rebound. Courtney Krieger with it. Scoreless here, 9:35 left to go first quarter. That's Nice with it, pulls up, 15-footer, no. And La Crosse down with the rebound as Milne gets it over to Meeker. Meeker with it, dribbling left, hands it off to Schumann. Schumann out on the right block, gets it out to Milne. Milne as a shot inside the foul line from the right side, up and in for Milne. And it's 2-0 Eagles, 9:06 left to go in the first quarter as they put pressure on Stevens Point, bringing it up. As here's Nice with it on the baseline, kicks it out to Krieger. Left corner three by Thompson, too hard. And here come the Eagles with it the other way. Kilbotten with it, right side. Schumann three, nope. And we got a foul underneath coming up on La Crosse as Thompson got knocked to the floor by Milne. So that's going to be Milne's first, and that'll be the team's first here in the quarter. All right, Thompson will inbound here for Stevens Point. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Thompson gets it into Krieger. As Krieger with it, getting bothered, but will get it over the timeline. Krieger with it. And here are the Pointers with it. And now we got fire alarms going off here. So they're going to have to stop the game momentarily as the fire alarm went off. And so there's actually a fire alarm going on right now, so we're going to see what they do here. As athletic director Brad Duckworth talking to the officials here. And he's going to take the microphone, so we'll see what he has to say here.
Unfortunately, we'll have to keep this like it's real. So we'll have to go outside on 4th Street, please. So if we get that as quickly as possible, that would be great.
All right. Well, we're going to have to clear the gym here. So what we're going to do is take a timeout and then send it back to the station for some music, and we'll be back. So take a 1-minute timeout, Andrew, and then play some music, and I'll let you know when we're back from this fire alarm. You'll see the Pointer women's basketball here on WPCN. Jesus. All right, Andrew, I'll be back. You got to play music. I think I got to leave, but I'm not sure. I'll see if they make me leave here. Because the player, everybody else. Ah, Christ. Well, let me see what they do at the scorers table. God damn it. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave, so just play some music.
So the shot clock's good at 14. Actually, put the shot clock at 16 because we blew the. She shot the ball, so it was still running. So it should have been stopped when it was in her hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because she shot it, so it should have been in her hand. No, just leave it 8:30. We're good. I don't think anyone's gonna. I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, well, yeah, you go over there. Probably don't need to come out for a while. Don't go on the toilet. It's like cross country. Someone falls for the first time. Still not yet. Where does Sam go?
Is there a 15-minute warm-up now?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. All right.
And they can't start the clock till
Everybody's back in. Oh, really? Oh, boy. All right. Andrew, I'm back. I'm just talking to Scott, or trying to. Come on, Scott, pick up the phone. God damn it, Krieger. All right, Andy, I'm back here. But now here's the deal. So they're going to have a 15-minute warm-up period, and they got to wait till everybody gets in their seats. I tried to call Scott. He didn't pick up. So you might as well, we can keep the music going for a while, and then, I don't know, I wish Scott would pick up because I want to know how, I'm guessing he's just going to tell me to finish this game and then go to him as quick as possible. So, because now this game's, wow, that's right. Christ, what time is it? Don't blame me. Yeah, probably. I would assume so. If you can, yeah, cut them together. Yeah, I would assume so. I didn't know you kept it going. Yeah, I mean, talk to this guy. Keep that one and then see what he wants to do. I don't know. Maybe he'll clip them together or something. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, I just keep that one and see what happens. Yeah, because we're not going to go on the air for another. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd stop. I mean, that's not really my call. But okay, now they just started the clock, so that's good.
Hey everybody, just so everybody know, we're gonna have a 15-minute warm-up period, so young ladies get loosened up again. So we will start where we left the game off when that clock hits 0. Phil, can you get something to punch this session, Stan?
I hope so. Yeah, I'm hoping so. He should be able to. Just maybe make a mark of where we went off the air and when we get back on. Because there's about 14 minutes left. So say in about, well, when it gets to the 14-minute mark, and I'll let you know that, and that's going to be like in 15 seconds. So yeah, depending where we are, because we are at 14 right now. Get it back to me in 11 or 12 minutes, wherever we are at. I might run to the bathroom here again, but get it to me in about 11, 12 minutes. So there's a couple minutes left on the clock or whatever. So, because they're going to start. Actually at 8.5 left to go as the live stats were not updated, and I'm offline. That's also another issue here today is the internet. All right, so it's going to be Stevens Point ball here. In the front court as Thompson will inbound it here for Stevens Point. 16 seconds left to go on the shot clock. It's 2-0 La Crosse here, 8:30 left to go. And here we go. Here's Josie Nice with a basketball for Stevens Point. Nice with it. Lob pass down low to Galita, who loses it out of bounds. And a turnover. So battling all sorts of issues here today. The internet fire alarm going off as La Crosse will bring it up. Here's Schumann with it as they go right to left. Schumann with it in the front court. Right side to Knuth. Back to Schumann here. Schumann into the hands of Meeker. Straight on three. Off the heel of the rim, no. Long rebound. Schumann knocked it off Pfeiffer, and the ball will stay with La Crosse here. Kilbottom will inbound it here for La Crosse. Kilbottom gets it in to Schumann. Schumann over to Milne. Milne with it right side. Milne picks up the dribble right side. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's Knuth with it. Knuth down low to Kilbottom. Kilbottom left side off the glass. No. And Pfeiffer down with the rebound into the hands of Nice. 2-0 La Crosse leads at 7:44 left to go first quarter. And then the Pointers throw it away in the front court. Well, after that delay, I don't think we'll have to see the bench players here for a while. Schumann will bring it up here for La Crosse. Players went across the street into one of the buildings. As Meeker with it. Meeker left of the circle. Meeker a couple dribbles, gets it off to Milne, left corner three. Off the heel, up and in, knocks it down. And it's 5-0. La Crosse here. With 7:18 left to go in the first quarter. Here's Krieger with it, down the lane, loses the basketball. Pointers turning it over here. Meeker with it, left side. Meeker into the front court. Meeker hands it off to Kilbottom. Kilbottom with it, and she loses the ball. Here's Nice with it. Nice with it right side. Nice into the front court, stops at the foul line. Hits it over to Galita inside the arc. Galita with it, and Galita turns it over. Boy, Pointers just turning it over here. And Galita tries to force a turnover, and I believe, she did, and then Kilbottom's going to pick up the foul. Her first, that's the team's second here in the first quarter. All right, Sydney Torgerson will come in for La Crosse, a 5'9", a freshman guard out of Houston, Minnesota. As Nice will bring it up for Stevens Point. There's Nice with it. Over to Thompson, right side. Thompson with it. Thompson pulls up, 20-footer, knocks it down. Pointers on the board, 5-2, 6.5 left to go here in the first quarter. And they get it down low on the left block. Meeker up and in. 7-2 La Crosse. With 6:34 left to go here, or 6:13 left to go in the first quarter. Here's Nice with it. Nice with it. It's on the perimeter. Gets it between the rings to Krieger. Over to Thompson, right side. Thompson with it inside the free throw line. Knocks it down. Thompson's starting to heat up. 7-4. La Crosse leads. It's 5:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Right corner three on the way by Knuth. Nope, off the front rim, no. And Nice down with the rebound, 4-point. Up ahead to Galita, too far, out of bounds, and the Pointers will turn it over again. All right, 4-point, we're going to see 5'10" freshman forward Rachel Hagan from Duluth East in there. For La Crosse, it'll be 5'7" freshman guard Katie Wakow out of West De Pere. See if anyone else new is in there. Looks like not for the Eagles. Schumann will bring it up. Schumann to Meeker, and it's turned over. As comes up with it is Hagen into the hands of Nice. 7-4, Eagles lead at 5:28 left to go first quarter. Over to Krieger, left side. Down low to Hagen on the left. Off the glass, leaves it short. Bad, gets her own rebound, goes up, gets fouled, and Hagen's going to be at the line shooting a pair. Hilltop Pub and Grill for lunch or dinner. The Hilltop is there for you. Dine and carry out delivery, open daily at 11 a.m. All right, foul comes up on Meeker. That's going to be her first, team's third here in the quarter. So Hagen at the line for two, 59% on the year for Rachel Hagen, who listened to Scott's broadcast earlier in the year, was getting looked at D1 or D2 schools, and Hagen's first shot is up and good. Tore her one ACL in 8th grade, then tore her other ACL in high school, so Pointer's fortunate to find her out of Duluth. 7-5. Second one is up. Hagen knocks him down. 7-6 La Crosse. As checking in there for La Crosse is 6'2" sophomore forward Allie Sprangers. Sprangers out of Kimberly. All right, Schumann will bring it up for La Crosse. Over the timeline, Schumann with it. Over to Wakow. Now into the hands of Sprangers. Sprangers with it left of the circle. Sprangers dribbling right against Hagen. Into the hands of Schumann on the perimeter right side. Schumann with it. Schumann spinning at the foul line. Stop there. Good defense by Krieger. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's Wakow with it. Wakow against Nice. 5 left to go on the shot clock now. Milne with it. Kicks it out. Quarter 3 with 2 on the shot clock. And La Crosse turns it over. And that's going to bring us to our first media timeout of the day. La Crosse 7.6, 4:52 left to go first quarter. Take a 1-minute timeout. Come back after this. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. Thanks, Tim. All right, Mapatano back out here in the Berg Gym. Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill playing your before or after game get-together. The final score is Stevens Point, UW-La Crosse 7, UW Stevens Point 6, 4:52 left to go in the opening quarter. And if you are just joining us late, we had probably about a 20-minute delay as a fire alarm went off. Point with the basketball. Krieger with it to Nice between the rings. Nice with it. Back to Krieger, left wing 3. And that one's short, no. Hagen tries tapping the rebound out, but it goes into the hands of Schumann. Schumann up to Milne. Milne with it for La Crosse. Milne with it into the front court. Fakes a 3 by Knuth. Knuth driving down the middle. And a foul coming up on point here as she was driving down the middle of the lane. Courtney Krieger's going to be the guilty party. Her first. That's the team's first here in the quarter. As now they got to towel up the floor, as there's some moisture down there right in the restricted area.
All right, here we go now. Here we go. Wait, Allie. Be patient here.
All right, Milne to inbound, baseline left underneath their own basket. Milne gets it into Schumann. Schumann over to Sprangers. Out of the hands of Milne. Milne down low on the right against Thompson, off the glass, up and in. So that's 7 for Milne. It's 9-6. La Crosse leads at 4:13 left to go here in the opening quarter. All right, 3 by Pfeiffer, right corner, no, as Hagen goes to the floor with Schumann, and who's the foul coming up on? Meeker's going to check back in for La Crosse here. All right, right, checking in for Stevens Point's 5'6" sophomore guard Emily Mortensen out of Oregon, and 5'8" senior guard Abby Campion out of Janesville, who went to Milton. All right, foul comes up on Schumann, her first, team's fourth in the quarter. All right, here's Pfeiffer with it. Pfeiffer over to Nice, out high on the left. Now to Campion, back to Nice. In the corner to Pfeiffer. Back to Nice. We got 10 left to go on the shot clock. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it will go back to La Crosse here. All right, Meeker with it. Meeker gets it over to Milne. Milne right side. Milne into the hands of Wachau. A 3 left of the circle, no. And Hagen down with a rebound for Point, who trails 9-6, 3:33 left to go, opening quarter. Pfeiffer thought about the 3 left wing. Pfeiffer gets it over to Mortensen between the rings. Mortensen back to Nice, left side. Nice dribbles right, Nice. Back to Campion, fakes the 3. Campion stops at the foul line. A little up and under, moving the lane. No, gets her own miss, though. Has it knocked away, out of bounds. They're going to say it went off Campion last. And back to the Eagles it goes. Gil Botton's going to check back in there for La Crosse, as Knuth will check out. Gabby Galita back in there for UW Stevens Point. All right, Meeker to bring it up for La Crosse. Here's Meeker with it against Nice. Meeker, it's in the right corner to Milne. Milne driving baseline right. Turnaround jumper on the baseline. No, ball batted around. Back to La Crosse. Here's Meeker with it. Meeker's pass tip intercepted into the hands of Galita. Galita with it to Nice. 9-6. La Crosse leads at 2:50 left to go here in the first quarter. All right, here's Mortensen with it right side. Mortensen dribbling left. As they get it to Nice. Nice with it. Nice. Left corner, Campion 3. Off the rim, no. Galita battling for the rebound. Comes up with it on the floor. And we're going to get a timeout, Stevens Point here. "30-second timeout." Tell you what, we will keep it here. To remind you that Skyward Incorporated, connecting parents and education. That is Skyward. All right. Again, because of that firearm alarm delay, depending on this game, we're going to hope it gets done as close as possible to 5 o'clock. I don't know if that's physically possible, but whenever this game ends, we will send it right out to Mitchell Hall for Scott and John, as they'll have the men's game as they look to go to 2-0 on the year. I'm imagining they're still going to keep that time at 15 minutes. Maybe they'll shorten it up a little bit after that long delay, but you never know. All right, so Point keeps the possession here. Campion to inbound, baseline right underneath their own basket. Campion gets it into Hagen. Hagen down low on the right, puts it up, no, can't get her own miss. Last touch by La Crosse as it went out of bounds, and back to the Pointers it goes here. Here's Campion with it to inbound. Campion. Ooh, gets it into Nice. A dangerous pass, but Nice catches it out on the perimeter. Here's Nice with it. Nice. Over to Campion. Campion driving right side. No, as that hit the underside of the basket. And Kilbotton up with it for La Crosse. Up ahead to Milne right side. Here's Milne with it. Milne in the paint. Up and under, and a jump ball. As checking in will be 5'8" sophomore guard Ava Loftus out of Stoughton. A transfer from Minnesota Moorhead. All right, full court pressure here by La Crosse. Loftus trying to inbound, gets it into Mortensen. Now to Nice. Nice will bring it up for Point. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Point's got to get it over the timeline, and that's going to be a 10-second violation. As they gave Josie all sorts of problems in the backcourt, and she couldn't get it over the timeline. 8th turnover on the Pointers here. As here is La Crosse with the basketball. Gets it to Milne. Over to Schumann. Down low, Meeker on the left. Too strong, no. As Hagen can't corral it, still loose. We're going to get a jump ball between Galita and Milne. And this time it'll stay with La Crosse. Krieger back in there for Stevens Point.
Lauren up here. Banana page.
Kilbotten hits it into Sprangers. Out of Schumann. Schumann with it. Over to Kilbotten. Kilbotten with it right side. Off the glass, no. She back taps it, though, into the hands of Meeker. Now the ball's loose on the floor. We're going to get yet another jump ball, and it'll go back to the Pointers.
Hey, keep tying them up. Up, page up.
Loftus inbound in front of her own bench. Gets it into Mortensen. Here's Mortensen with it. Mortensen goes behind her back. Mortensen gets it over to Krieger, left side. Krieger with it. Left corner. Hagen driving out of there. A foul coming up on La Crosse. That comes up on Schumann, and she's down. And that's going to be over the limit time for La Crosse. So Schumann's still down on the ground here, and the trainer's going to have to come out and look at her. So Schumann, to add insult to injury, gets called for the foul as well. And like we said, she is down on the ground. Might be bleeding from the mouth there. It looks like they have some gauze there. So we're at 9-6 La Crosse here. 1:14 left to go in the first quarter. And Schumann's going to get up and gets a nice round of applause here. Yeah, she's sticking some gauze in her mouth, so maybe took a shot to the mouth. She's going to get looked at by the Pointer trainer. I think they're going to, athletic director Brad Duckworth is out there, and I think he's pointing out some blood on the floor that's going to have to be cleaned up here. Interesting first Saturday, to say the least here. Trying to get you some scores here. So got to reset the internet again. Stout's losing 29-16 to Oshkosh. River Falls 48, Platteville 42, 6:35 left to go in the third as Oshkosh and Stout are getting ready to start the second half here. And for some reason, we can't get an update from whoever Eau Claire is playing. All right, so Hagen at the line for two here. 2 of 2 today. First one is up on the way. It is off the heel of the rim, no. And she'll get one more. And Hagen misses them both. Ball loose, and La Crosse up with it. Here's Sprangers with it to Wackow. Eau Claire's playing Whitewater today, so, and apparently there's no stats on that game. All right, we're under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. La Crosse with the basketball. Here's Kilbotten with it. It's at the Sprangers along the baseline. Cut off there. 5 left to go on the shot clock. A 3 left of the circle, no, by Meeker, and point up with the rebound. Here's Mortensen with the basketball. 9-6, Eagles lead at 40 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here's Hagen with it over to Krieger. Krieger dribbling right with it. Krieger driving left side. Krieger Over to Hagen. Hagen with it down the lane, right side, off the glass, up and in for Rachel Hagen. And it's 9-8 La Crosse. They can hold to the last shot. 22 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Here's Meeker with it. Meeker with it out high on the left, and she will hold to the last shot here. 10 left to go on the game clock. Meeker with it. Meeker right side against Mortensen, off balance shot, no. Galita with a rebound. Galita up ahead to Krieger, gets one off before the horn, no good off the rim, and we've reached the end of the first quarter with the score UW-La Crosse 9, UW Stevens Point 8. Back with the second quarter in 30 seconds. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. Here 9-8. La Crosse shooting 26.7% from the field, 16% from behind the arc. The Pointers shooting 23%, and they have not made a three, and they're 50% from the foul line. Milne with 7, Meeker with 2 for La Crosse. Thompson and Hagen each with 4 for the Pointers. All right, La Crosse will have the ball to start the second quarter here. Milne to inbound. And they get it into Meeker. Here's Meeker with it. Gets it over to Annika Gustafson, who just checked in. Now back to Milne. Right of the lane, 10-footer, no. Ball back tap out of bounds, and it will go to Stevens Point. Gustafson is a 6-foot sophomore center out of Gurnee, Illinois, and she played her high school basketball at Warren Township. All right, so full court pressure again by the Eagles as the Pointers get it into nice. 9-8, Eagles lead at 9:43 left to go here in the second quarter. All right, here's Thompson with it right side. Thompson over to Krieger. Krieger with it. Krieger in the lane. 10-footer off the glass, up and in. Her first points of the afternoon, and the Pointers have their first lead at 10-9. 9:23 left to go second quarter. As there's Walkout with it left side. Oh, great pass to Gustafson down low on the right. Up and in. Pointer fans wanted to travel. La Crosse fans liked that way that resulted. 11-10. Eagles lead it as they got off to a 5-0 start here to start this game. Here's Krieger with it right side. Krieger with it. Krieger left side as it's stripped. And we're going to get a foul coming up on La Crosse. That's going to come up on Milne. Boy, that's going to be 2 on the team's first here in the second quarter. Schumann will check back in for La Crosse. And Kilbotten in there for and we'll get Torgerson in there as well. And for the first time today for Stevens Point, we'll see 6-foot junior center Kelly McIntyre out of Waukesha North in there. Courtney Krieger at the line shooting a pair here. She shoots it at 72% on the year from the foul line. First one is up and good. So that gives her 3. It ties the game at 11. Second one good as well, and the Pointers retake the lead 12-11 as Krieger has 4. 12-11, Stevens Point leads at 8:55 left to go here in the first half. Here's Schumann with it. Schumann over to Meeker. Out of Walkow, back to Meeker. Meeker with it, down low on the left, goes up, and an offensive foul as she ran over Gabby Galita. That's going to be 2 on Meeker now. So Meeker, and Milne all with 2. So for the first time this afternoon for La Crosse, it's going to be the former Spash Panther, 5'9" freshman guard forward, Emma Jossi. Short trip for her parents to come and see her this afternoon. Here's Galito with it. Over to Krieger, left of the circle. Krieger with it. Krieger, left wing. Down low to McIntyre. Turnaround hook shot from 7, no. Gets her own miss. And we're going to foul coming up on La Crosse here. And Johnson foul here. Knuth back in there for La Crosse. All right, 3 team fouls on the Eagles here in the second quarter. Thompson inbound, baseline left, gets it into Galita. Galita down low, muscles it up there, no, and then a foul coming up on point, going for the rebound. And that's going to be on Kelly McIntyre, her first, team's first. As we take a look at our final score, Sports Bar and Grill, Pointer's favorite sports bar and grill. Take in your favorite games with amazing food and drinks. It's 12-11, Pointers lead it. 8:15 left to go, second quarter. Here's Wakow with it. Wakow with it. Gets it to, that is Torgerson down low on the right. She muscles it up and then up and in. It's 13-12. La Crosse leads at 8:01 left to go in the second quarter. Down low to Galita on the right. Galita, La Crosse fans wanted to travel, no, misses it. Then it goes out of bounds and back to La Crosse. All right, Schumann will bring it up here for La Crosse. Here's Schumann with it. Fakes the pass, takes the long 2. Nope, that was off the rim. And the Pointers trying to get the ball. We got another foul coming up. Man, we are racking up the fouls in this game. Torgerson picks it up for La Crosse, her first, and that's the team's fourth. All right, Thompson inbound against full court pressure against La Crosse here. Thompson gets it into Krieger. Krieger with it. Gets it up to Thompson. Thompson with it. Gets it to McIntyre left corner. McIntyre driving baseline left. Ooh, to Galita in the lane. 7-footer. Gets the roll. 14-13 Pointers lead it. 7:23 left to go here in the opening half. Here's a 3 left side by Jossie. Off the front rim, no. And getting the rebound is Thompson, 4-point. Into the hands of Krieger as the Pointers lead at 14-13. 7:11 left to go. They get it down low to Galita. Up into the foul. Chance for a 3-point play for Galita. Milne, Kilbotton, and Meeker back in there for La Crosse as Galita will be at the line shooting 1, 76% on the year. Free throw from Gabby's up and good. Gabby just celebrated her 21st birthday yesterday. 17-13 Pointers lead at 7:03 left to go here in the first half. As here's Meeker with it. Hits it to Knuth. Knuth with it. Into the hands of Meeker, left of the circle. Meeker with it, dribbling right. Here's Meeker with it. Right corner, 3 on the way by Milne. Knocks down that one. Milne with 10 for the Eagles, and it's 17-16. Pointers lead it. 6:42 left to go in the first half. As Nice brings it up against full court pressure, gets it into the front court. Right side over to Krieger. Krieger with it, dribbling left. Krieger puts it up. Off the front rim, no. Out of bounds, stays with the Pointers. Paper City Savings, a proud supporter of our community with locations in Plover, Wisconsin Rapids, and Nakusa. That is Paper City Savings. All right, Thompson inbound baseline left. Gets it into Krieger on the perimeter over to Nice left wing. Left corner to Thompson. Back to Nice out high on the left. Nice with it. Couple dribbles over to Krieger right side. Krieger with it. Into the hands of Galita. Galita right of the lane, 10-footer off the rim, no. And La Crosse gets the rebound down as here's Meeker with it for the Eagles. Meeker with it into the front court. Gets it over to Milne left side. Milne with it. Hits it back on the perimeter to Schumann. Back to Meeker. Meeker with it. Inside the foul line, a spin move down on the left block, off the rim, no. And here's Thompson with it. 17-16 Pointers lead it. 5:53 left to go here second quarter. Thompson with it. Into the hands of Nice. Over to Krieger. Oh, pass almost intercepted over there by Wakow will come back in there for La Crosse. Pfeiffer and Hagen back in for Stevens Point. All right, Pointers with a basketball. There's Nice with it, nice. Bounce pass down low, and as Pfeiffer was triple teamed, here come the Eagles with it, as here's Wakow with it, Wakow into the hands of Meeker. Out of Milne, Milne with it, Milne. A little up and under move down low on the right, no, ball loose. Hagen tips it into the hands of Krieger, 17-16, Pointers lead it. 5:22 left to go second quarter. Krieger with it, over to Thompson, left corner. Down low on the left two. Pfeiffer goes up, shot blocked there by Knuth, ball out of bounds, back to UW Stevens Point. All right, now we're starting to get some flow to this game. Spranger's with it. It was kind of a grind fest here for a while, but now we're getting some good up and down action. All right, they get it into Krieger, now to Nice, open three, left wing, off the glass and in for Josie Nice. Bank is open on Saturday, and it's 20-16, UW Stevens Point. 5:04 left to go here in the second quarter. Media timeout coming up at the next dead ball. Here's Kilbottom with it, Kilbottom over to Knuth, right side three, yes, rattles that one home. 20-19, Pointers lead it. 4:47 left to go here in the opening half. Here's Nice with it, Nice into the front court, being guarded by Kilbottom, over to Krieger right side. Krieger with it, Krieger dribbling, Krieger picks it up right corner, down low to Hagen on the right. Her shot is blocked, goes into the hands of Pfeiffer on the left, off the glass, up and in. First points for Pfeiffer, it's 22-19. Point leads it here, 4:25 left to go. Here's Wakow with it for La Crosse. Left of the circle. Now into the hands of Sprangers, left of the circle, three, off the rim, no. Krieger going for it out of bounds, and that's going to give us a timeout with the score. UW Stevens Point 22, UW-La Crosse 19. 4:10 left to go, second quarter. Take a 30-second timeout. Come back after this. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. Matt Matano back out here as it is 22-19. Stevens Point leads at 4:10 left to go here in the first half. 42-30, Oshkosh leads Stout 2:13. Let's go in the third quarter. 61-55, Platteville over River Falls. 9:10 left to go in the third quarter there. Pointers shooting at 41%. In this quarter, the Eagles at 40 as La Crosse gets the ball. Here's Sprangers with it. Sprangers gets it back after giving it off. Long two, no. Pfeiffer with the rebound as that was off the glass and no good, or off the rim, no good. Up ahead to Pfeiffer here. Here's a long three by Mortensen, left of the circle, in and out, no. Hagen with the rebound. Pass and gets tipped down to Pfeiffer on the right, off the glass, up and in. 4 for Pfeiffer, it's 24-19, Pointers lead it. 3:36 left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Wakow with it. Wakow down to Sprangers, right side. Pass, shot is tipped, but we're going to get a foul coming up on UW Stevens Point. That'll come up on Campion, her first, second. Sprangers is going to go to the line for 2 here. She has yet to make a free throw this season.
Yes, on ball. Good job. Good job.
First one is up and good from Spranger, so that makes it 24-20. Second one is also good. 24-21, Stevens Point leads it. I think we're just testing never to find out how Eau Claire and Whitewater are doing. Maybe they're having internet issues over at the Zorn. All right, Pointers almost turn it over. Ball gets tipped right to Pfeiffer. Here's Krieger with it. Over to Campion, left side. Campion out high on the left. Campion with it on the drive. Picks it up left of the lane to Mortensen, who loses the ball. And then we're going to foul coming up on Mortensen. She's not happy about that. It's going to be Mortensen in the quarter. Loftus back in there for Stevens Point. Oh, well, the reason why we're not getting stats from Oshkosh or Claire and Whitewater is in playing until 5 o'clock. So that would help. Schumann with it. Into the hands of Meeker. Meeker with it. Over to Wachau, right side. Wachau, right of the circle, 3. Off the front rim, no. Hagen down with the rebound for Stevens Point, who leads at 24-21, 2:50 left to go, second quarter. Here's Krieger with it. Krieger goes up, and a traveling violation on Courtney Krieger. All right, La Crosse will bring it up. Here's Schumann with it. Schumann, left side, Schumann. Driving. Kicks it over to Milne. Milne. Over to Meeker. Meeker with it. Meeker. Puts it up with 10 on the shot clock. A little hook shot in the lane, up and in for Meeker, who's got 4. 24-23 Pointers lead it. 2:15 left to go here, second quarter. As Krieger breaks the press over to Mortensen on the perimeter. Now into the hands of Loftus. Loftus down the lane, puts it up. No, but Loftus is going to be at the line shooting 2. Wachau picks it up, her first, team's 5th, so now point shooting the rest of the quarter. Checking in for the first time today for Stevens Point is 5'5" senior guard Caitlin Slowick out of Elko. First one in and out for Loftus, who shoots it at 87% from the foul line this year. Second one from Loftus. That one no good, so an 87% free throw shooter misses both. 24-23 Pointers lead it. There's Meeker with it. Meeker left side goes up, and we're going to get a foul coming up on Slowick. Her first, team's 4th. So a chance for Meeker to tie or Meeker shoots it at 66% from the foul line this season. This is her first trip to the foul line all day.
Maddie's the 4. Maddie's the 4. On ball.
Ooh, that one's off the rim, no. So one more from Meeker.
Keep working, Lynn.
She makes 1 of 2. So now the Eagles are 3 of 4 from the day from the foul line. Ties the game at 24, a minute 57 left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Krieger with it. Over to Slowick. Slowick with it. Step back 3 right of the circle. Way off the mark, no. Pfeiffer can't get the rebound into the hands of Schumann. Schumann with it. Schumann hands it off to Meeker. Meeker with it. And they get it down low here. Turnaround shot off the glass, no, from Kilbotton, a little too strong. Krieger bringing it up against pressure. Krieger bounce pass to Hagen, intercepted, and Wachau with it for La Crosse. Frantic pace, here we go. 24, tied at 24. A minute 19 left to go first half. Wachau with it. Looks like she traveled a lane, not called. And Knuth has it knocked out of her hands, but we are going to get a foul on the point. Nice back in there for the Pointers along with Galita. As that foul is going to come up on Slowick, her second, team's 5th. First one from Knuth is up and good, and the Eagles retake the lead here. 25-24. Second one is good. She has 5. 26-24. Eagles lead it. 1:10 left to go. First half. Out of Slowick. Slowick driving right side. Too strong. Galita tries for the rebound. Knocked out of her end. Goes to Pfeiffer though. Loftus had it. Dribbles it off her foot. Into the hands of Milne. A jump ball. And the possession arrow gives it back to the Pointers here. A decent sized crowd here in the Berg today. Check back in for La Crosse, as La Crosse brought a bunch of people in point. 11-1 start. Getting the fans in here as well. McIntyre back in there for the Pointers. Loftus to inbound, baseline right underneath their own basket here. Torgerson checks back in for La Crosse. Loftus to inbound, baseline right underneath their own basket. Loftus gets it in. Galita, 10-footer, no. As that was short off the front rim. Walkout with it for the Eagles. Here's Walkout with it, brings it up right side. Walkout picks up her dribble, gets it over to Kilbottom. Kilbottom with it left side. Kilbottom. Here's a 3 right of the circle. Off. No good from Knuth, and the Eagles get the rebound, and they get a shot clock back to 20 seconds. Here's Kilbottom with it, with 30 left to go on the game clock. As we have 10 left to go on the shot clock. Kilbottom with it. Kilbottom against Nice, going right. Kilbottom driving. Kilbottom back to Walkow. 3 left to go. Walkow puts up a prayer at the horn, misses everything, and a shot clock violation against the Eagles. 26-24, Eagles lead it, 15.4 seconds left to go. Thompson will check back in for UW-Stevens Point. Krieger. All right, Thompson inbound it. Against full court pressure, gets it into Nice. Nice with it over the timeline. Goes around to pick. Nice with it right side. Out of Thompson. Straight on. 4 seconds left to go. Thompson. Right block. No. McIntyre with the rebound. Can't get it up. And we have 1 half of play with the score. UW-Stevens Point 20. UW-La Crosse 26. And UW-Stevens Point 24. So they have 15 minutes on the clock, so it looks like we will have a standard halftime here this afternoon. So kind of a choppy first half with times where the game really let the flow of the game was great, but overall kind of a choppy first half. All right, tell you what we'll do right now. Take a time out. We come back. We'll get you some halftime entertainment. Do that all in 2 minutes. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. Gymnasium, as both teams are still warming up here. And we'll remind you, Auto Select, quality, dependable auto repair and service performed by quality technicians you can trust. That is Auto Select. As we take a look at our final sports bar and grill, watch your favorite teams while you enjoy the daily food and drink special. The final score, second to Maria. Stevens Point's 26-24. La Crosse leads UW Stevens Point here. And both teams back on the court here. All right, so points going to go with Krieger, Pfeiffer, Galita, Nice, and Thompson. So second half, La Crosse go Milne, Schumann, Kilbotten, Meeker, and Knuth. All right, so we shall see how this one finishes. La Crosse is going to go to 2-0 on the year. Point looking to get back to 1-1 after winning their first 11 here. All right, La Crosse is going to have the ball to start the second half. Kilbotten with it. As both teams switch ends, La Crosse will go left to right now. So Kilbotten to inbound opposite sideline. Get into Milne. We're underway here in the second half. Here's Milne with a basketball. Milne gets it over to Knuth. They get it down low. Its ball's tipped, intercepted by the Pointers. Here's Krieger with it. Krieger with it into the front court, 26-24. La Crosse leads at 9:45 left to go third quarter. Here's Krieger with it. Krieger hits it over to Thompson, now to Nice. Nice with it left side, Nice. It's at left corner, three by Thompson. Off the heel, no. And La Crosse claims the rebound. All right, here's a three right side, no by Kilbotten. The Pointers up with the air ball miss. Here's Nice with it. Again, La Crosse leads at 26-24, 9:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Thompson with it, left of the foul line, knocks it down. Alexa Thompson with 6 today. All right, here come the Eagles with it. We're tied at 26, 8:55 left to go. As here the Eagles with it. Here's Meeker with it, left side, Meeker. It's it over to Milne on the baseline right side, knocks it down for Milne. She's having herself a game. That's 12 for her. Krieger with it right side. Krieger drives from the perimeter, gets it down low. Galita baseline jumper, that's an air ball. And here are the Eagles. Here's a three right side. Knocking down that one is Knuth. She has 8 now. Knuth, who shoots it at 29% out there, makes it a 31-26 La Crosse lead. 8:04 left to go. Thompson right of the circle, tries to answer the other way. Off the heel, no. And the rebound was by Galita, and then she got fouled. So Schumann's going to pick it up. That's going to be 3 for her now. Walkout with it for, Walkout comes in for La Crosse. So that's 3 on Schumann and the first on the team here in the third quarter. And here is Pfeiffer with it. Out to Nice. Nice with it on the perimeter. Nice. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's Thompson with it. Thompson hits it over. Left corner three by Pfeiffer. Yes, hits that one. 7 for Jamie, and it's 31-29. UW-La Crosse, 7:36 left to go here in the third quarter. Here's Kilbotten with it. Over to Milne. Milne with it. Milne on the baseline, down low on the left, turnaround shot, up in and a foul. Milne, who comes in averaging 12.7 points per game, now has 14. The Stevens Point foul is going to come up on Alexa Thompson, her first, team's first here in the third. Milne, a 76% foul shooter on the year, first time there this afternoon, which is slowly turning into this evening. It's good. 15 for Milne, and it's 34-29. La Crosse with 7:26 left to go in the third quarter. All right, here's Krieger with it. Into the hands of Thompson, back to Krieger. Krieger over to Nice. Nice with it left side, Nice. Driving, kicks it, left corner three by Galita. She swishes that one home. So Galita has 8 today. And it's 34-32 La Crosse, 7:02 left to go in the third quarter. Here's Meeker with it, Meeker. A bounce pass, down low, great move by Kilbotten to reverse underneath. Her first points of the afternoon. 36-32, La Crosse leads it. 6:46 left to go third quarter. Here's Krieger with it, a bounce pass to Thompson. Galita lines up another three, that one's short. And La Crosse with the rebound. Here's Meeker with it. Meeker to Wakawa, straight on three off the rim. No, flying in for the rebound was Kilbotten, and she has it now on the perimeter. Great play by Kilbotten as nobody got a body on her. They get it down low to Torgerson, who checked in. Torgerson right block off the glass. No, back tap by the Eagles, though. Into the hands of Meekers between the rings. Meeker with it left side off the glass. No. Ball loose, foul up coming on La Crosse as Hagen's going to check in for Stevens Point. Gustafson will go in there for and we're going to get Schumann to come in as well, and McIntyre for the pointers. Thompson with it. Gets it into Krieger. Krieger with it. Into the hands of Nice. Here's Nice with it. Over to Thompson. Thompson. Hits it over to Krieger. Now to Nice, left wing. Nice. Down low to Krieger on the left, off the glass, up and in. We're going to get a timeout, Stevens Point. So they're going to roll this into the media as well. So tell you what, we'll take a 30, come back after this, as it's 36-34. La Crosse leads at 5:51 left to go third quarter. Goes to UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN. Again, we will get to the men's game after this one. Scott and John breathless. And again, we might pull out of this game early to get over to them in Mitchell Hall. We shall see how this one goes. That is not my call, but we will get to them as soon as possible. We'll be joined in progress here. All right, so La Crosse will have the Crosse with the basketball here. Here is the Eagles with it. Here's Milne with it. Over to Walkout, three left of the circle. Knocks that one down. Walkout, her first points of the day. And it is 39-34. Eagles lead it here. 5:27 left to go third quarter. Porter's almost turned it over. Thank God McIntyre was where she was. Thompson with it. Over to Krieger, now to Nice. Nice with it. Down low on the right, no, as that was missed by Nice. Here come the Eagles with it. Walkout rifles up another three. That one's short off the front rim, no, and out of bounds. All right, so Thompson will inbound here for a point. They get it into Nice. Nice with it. We'll bring it up the front court. Nice. Go over to Thompson. Here's Thompson with it. Over to McIntyre. McIntyre now to Nice. Nice with it on the left side. Nice. Back to Hagen. Hagen driving right side. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Goes up. Has the ball stripped away. And Meeker with it for the Eagles. Here's Meeker with it right side. Meeker spinning in the lane. Puts it up. No. From 10, but she gets fouled. And Meeker's going to be at the line shooting 2. Okay, we're going to get another timeout here. That'll be our second media timeout here in the second half, as it is 39-34. Eagles lead it, 4:31 left to go in the third quarter. Take a 30-second timeout. Come back after this as you listen to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. Left to go in the third quarter as the Pointers looking to avoid an 0-2 conference start, because it doesn't get much easier when you got to go to Whitewater Wednesday. Whitewater predicted to win the conference, and Stout predicted to finish second. And after watching that game Wednesday, if Stout's the second place team, Whitewater's going to have their hands full. So that was a dominant performance by the Blue Devils, and it was just one of those games probably for Point, you know, sometimes you're just not going to come out with your best game. And you know, I heard Coach say in the pregame, you know, coming off that Florida trip, I mean, they got back late New Year's Eve, had a quick turnaround, it's holiday break. Always a tough ask. All right, so at the line will be Meeker. So Meeker at the line for 2. First one is up and good. Gives her 6. And now it makes it 40-34. Eagles and 41-34. Again, the men's game will be coming up after this game. So stay tuned as we get close to 5 o'clock here. Krieger with it. Up ahead, Mortensen. Mortensen into the hands of Krieger. Now over to Campion, down low to McIntyre. Tries to save it before it goes out of bounds, and she slaps it against the backboard. And went right back out of bounds. Pfeiffer back in there for Stevens Point. Schumann will bring it up here for La Crosse. Here's Schumann with the basketball. Schumann with it. Over to Milne. Milne loses it in the paint, pulls up. A 10-footer gets the roll. And Milne continues her good game with 17 points. And La Crosse starting to pull away here. 43-34. La Crosse leads it. 3:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Mortensen having trouble. Gets it over the timeline to Krieger. Krieger out high on the right. Here's a 3 right side by Mortensen. She hits that one. Boy, the Pointers needed that one. Emily's first points of the afternoon, 43-37. La Crosse leads it. Here they come the other way. Milne coast to coast, off the glass, up and in, or that was Schumann, excuse me. Her first points, 45-37. Eagles lead it, 3:22 left to go here in the third quarter. All right, here's Mortensen with it. Mortensen. As they swing it around, Krieger with it out high on the right. Over to Mortensen, thought about the 3. Takes a couple dribbles, left corner to Campion. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's Campion with it. Over to Hagen. Hagen to Krieger to Mortensen right side. 5 left to go on the shot clock. Krieger with it with 2. Puts it up inside the arc. Off the heel of the rim, no, but the rebound goes to Pfeiffer. Back to Mortensen. Hoists up a 3 right side. Off the rim, no. Couple of good look there. Hagen gets the ball down low. Up and in, so Hagen stole it. 45-39, La Crosse leads at 2:40 left to go. Long two on the way by Schumann, no. Hagen with the rebound, 4-point. Up ahead to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with it right side. Pfeiffer stops, turns around, right block. No, off the heel of the rim. And La Crosse with the ball will take a timeout. Boys, this pace is picking up here. We're going to keep it here to remind you, Lee Ayers Jewelers providing custom design jewelry and free custom design consultations, as well as jewelry repair. Tough word sometimes. Where dreams are made, and they say good luck pointers. All right, again, as we're about 5 minutes to the top of the hour, we will be joining the men's game in whenever Scott tells me to. We got 45-39 here. So stay tuned. The men's game is coming up after this one with Scott Krieger and John Zelmer in Mitchell Hall. And again, the only reason is either somebody pulled a fire alarm or the fire alarm went off, but that was about a 20-minute delay, and then you had a tap, and then they had a 15-minute warm-up after that. So that's the only reason why we're at this point now. All right, other scores here. Oshkosh beats Stout 63-58. Well, that's an impressive win there. Platteville over River Falls 73-71 on the women's side. Eau Claire and Whitewater get going here in a couple of minutes. All right, here are the Eagles with a basketball. Here's Knuth with it. Stolen away by Krieger. Krieger with it. On a breakaway. Krieger right side lays it up. Oh, too hard. Schumann up with a rebound for La Crosse. Up to Wakow. Left corner three on the way. And hitting that one is Kilbotton. She's got 5. And the La Crosse fans behind me get excited as it's 48-39 La Crosse. 2 minutes left to go, third quarter. Krieger coast to coast lays it up and in. 48-41 La Crosse leads at 1:52 left to go, third quarter. Boy, the pace has really picked up here in the third quarter. As here's Schumann with it. Right side to Kilbotton. Into the hands of Wakow. Wakow with it. Over to Schumann. 10 left to go at the shot clock. Wakow fakes the three, drives left side, lays it up. No. As that one rolled off the rim as Campion with the rebound. Up ahead to Mortensen, almost a dangerous pass. Mortensen with it left side. Mortensen gets cut off on the baseline. 3 by Campion left side. That's an air ball. Good save there by Sprangers. And here comes La Crosse with it. Here's Kilbotton with it. Kilbotton down low on the right. Puts up a hook shot, no. And then she fouls a pointer down there, so it's going to be a foul on Kilbotton. Team's third here in the quarter. Galita, Nice, and Thompson back in there for Stevens Point. All right, Mortensen with it. Into the hands of Nice, 48-41. La Crosse leads it. 1:02 left to go here in the third quarter. Mortensen pulls up, left elbow, knocks it down. She's got 5 all in this quarter, and it's 48-43. Eagles lead it, 50 seconds left to go in the third. Here's Meeker with it. Meeker, right side. Meeker. Into the hands of Milne. Milne with it. Milne. Hits it over to Kilbotton. Into the hands of Meeker. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Meeker with it, pulls up inside the arc, that one's short. Ball tipped around, but it goes right back to Eagles. Almost stolen away by Galita. Here's Knuth with it. It's stolen away this time by Hagen. 2-on-1. Hagen with it, right side, goes up, loses the ball, and then it's still loose down there. Galita had it, but we're going to get a foul on La Crosse. Foul's going to come up on Milne. That's her third now. Team's fourth point can take the last shot here with 16.9 left to go. To Galita, shot blocked inside. And here come the Eagles with it. Meeker with it left side. Meeker 1-on-2 goes up. No. Gets her own miss though. 5 seconds left to go. Meeker, not sure if she knows the clock situation. Left corner 3 by Sprangers. Short, no good off the rim. 3 quarters of play with a score UW-La Crosse 48, UW Stevens Point 43. Come back with the fourth quarter in 30 seconds as you are listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. 48-43, La Crosse leads point as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. And once again, please stay with us as we will shift it out to here either at the end of this game or sometime in the fourth quarter with Scott Krieger and John Zelmer on the men's game. So if we have to dump out early, we will get to Scott and John in La Crosse for the men's game as the men's team looks to go to 2-0. Don't think we forgot about them. Again, like we said, fire alarm delay in the first quarter, 37 seconds into this game, put us at this position now. All right, Pointers with the basketball. Here's Nice with it. Over to Thompson, right side. Thompson back to Nice. Nice with it. A bounce pass, backdoor play to Krieger off the glass, up and in. She's got 10. And it is 48-45. Eagles lead it here. And Eagles with the ball here in the front court. Sprangers with it to Knuth, and the cross steps out of the end line. So back to the Pointers it will go as they trail at 48-45, 9:35 left to go. Pointers get it in under full court pressure. Here's Nice with it to Krieger as they trail at 48-45, 9:28 left to go. Well, La Crosse had a 9-point lead in the third quarter, but Point is chipped away, got it back to 3. Here's Nice with it. Left corner to Krieger, dribbles out of there to Pfeiffer, left of the circle, 3, switches that one home. 10 for Jamie Pfeiffer and ties the game at 48. 9-10 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Schumann with it. Into the hands of Kilbottom, now to Meeker. Meeker with it. Meeker gets it over to Milne. Milne back to Meeker now. Meeker on the perimeter, driving left side, loses the ball. Krieger up with it. 3-on-3 the other way. Here's Krieger with it. Krieger right side. Krieger kicks it out to Pfeiffer. Over to Thompson. Thompson with it, drives left side. Thompson, left corner 3 by Krieger. Short off the rim. No, and we're going to get a foul coming up on Point. And Coach Hockett beside himself. The Rock and Roll Cafe open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stanley and Minnesota. Walkout back in there for La Crosse. Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard on the corner of 2nd and Maria and Stevens Point. We have all of your game day needs. Or stop at the OT Tavern next door for a little something extra. 48 tied at 48 and 8:40 left to go in this one. All right, here's Knuth, a long 2, rattles that one home. She's got 10. 50-48, Eagles lead the Pointers, 8:23 left to go in this one. Here's Galita with it, Galita. Over to Krieger. Krieger with it. Krieger to Nice. Nice with it. Nice drives, 10 left to go on the shot clock. Kicks it over Thompson, left wing 3. She hits that one. Thompson's got 9. 51-50. UW Stevens Point leads at 7:56 left to go in this one. Here's Knuth with it. A little floater at the right elbow. No. And down with the rebound is Pfeiffer for the Pointers into the hands of Krieger. Point looking to extend a 1-point lead here. 51-50. 7:39 left to go here, fourth quarter. Krieger with it. Krieger hits it over to Thompson. Now into the hands of Nice. Here's Nice with it. Nice at the foul line. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Thompson fakes the 3. Thompson with it. Gets it over to Krieger right side. 5 left to go on the shot clock. Krieger with it. Krieger down the middle of the lane. Off the glass. No. And an offensive foul against Courtney Krieger. A player control foul. Torgerson back in for La Crosse. As I believe Milne was a recipient of that charge, and she looks a little shook up. Schumann will bring it up here for La Crosse. Schumann. They get it in the paint, and a little hook shot by Kilbottom. A 5-footer off the front rim and in, 52-51. La Crosse leads it, 7 minutes left to go here, fourth quarter. Here's Nice with it. Over to Thompson. Thompson down to Galita, right side. Galita muscles it up and in. 10 for her, and it's a 53-52 pointer lead. 6:41 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Knuth with it. Walkout 3 right side. Too strong on that one. Krieger with a weak side rebound. Pointers up 53-52. 6.5 left to go fourth quarter. Here's Nice with it. Nice, right side, Nice. Hits it over, Pfeiffer, 3 left corner. That one's short, no. And Knuth with the rebound for La Crosse. She'll bring it up. All right, here's Kilbotton with it. Into the hands of Wakow. Wakow. Over to Schumann. Schumann with it. Schumann over to Wakow. Right corner, now to Knuth. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Knuth, 10-footer in the lane. Offensive foul as she ran over. It looks like Josie Nice. And Nice needs some help. Knuth's first, second. Sprangers is going to check back in there for La Crosse here. All right, they're underway in Eau Claire, and it's 5-0 Whitewater with 8:43 left to go first quarter. 53-52, Pointers lead it here. 5:50 left to go in this one. Thompson with it, over to Galita, left corner. Galita with it. Galita, baseline, puts up the jumper, knocks it down. Gabby's got 12 now. And it's 55-52, point leads at 5:35 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Meeker with it. Meeker over to Schumann. Schumann. It's in the hands of Meeker again. Meeker with it. Loses the dribble. Galita up with it for the Pointers into the hands of Nice. 55-52. Pointers lead at 5:18 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nice with it. Nice. Nice. Spinning left side. Hook shot in the lane. Tough shot, no. Galita tries for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. And back to the Eagles as Milne will check back in there for La Crosse. All right, next dead ball will send us to our media timeout here as we're at 5:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. 55-52, Pointers lead it. Here come the Eagles. Schumann with it. Schumann gets it into the hands of Milne. Milne out to Meeker. Right side, here's Schumann with it. Inside the arc, puts it up, knocks it down. So Paige Schumann's got 4, and it's a 55-54 pointer lead, 4.5 left to go. Thompson stops and pops from the foul line up and in. That gives her 11. We're going to get a timeout here. It'll be our media timeout here in the fourth quarter. 57-54, Pointers lead at 4:31 left to go fourth quarter. Take a 60-second timeout. Come back after this. You'll see UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN. At the first time media timeout, 15:49 left to go there. Again, we will get out there as soon as Scott tells me to leave this one, or we'll stay to the end of this game. We shall see. All right, Sprangers with it. Down low on the right. Torgerson knocks down Krieger. No foul, but she missed the shot. And here's Nice with it. 57-54. Pointers lead it. 4:13 left to go here. Here's Nice with it. Nice over to Thompson. Back to Nice. Now to Galita left side. Over left wing to Krieger. Krieger with it. Krieger in the paint to Thompson. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Krieger left corner, dribbles out of there, but a traveling violation on Krieger. All right, here are the Eagles with it. Schumann with a basketball. Schumann out near between the rings here, right side to Sprangers. Sprangers to Milne. Milne with it. Milne. And what do we got? A traveling violation? Yep. As everybody was screaming for that. That wears the purple and gold here. And that's indeed what they called. All right, Thompson inbound, gets it into Nice. It's 57-54. Pointers lead it, 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Nice against Meeker as Nice gets it over the timeline. Nice with it. Over to Krieger, right side, right corner to Pfeiffer, back to Krieger. Krieger with it out high on the right. Gets it over left side to Thompson. Now to Nice left wing. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nice with it. Galita, baseline jumper, too strong off the heel. And Meeker down with the rebound for the Eagles. Here she comes the other way. Meeker with it, tries a Euro step, and it's poked away by Nice. Here comes Josie with a 2-on-1 the other way. Over to Galita, right side, contact, up in, and a foul for Gabby Galita. That's 14 for her today. She's going to have a chance at a three-point play here. Foul comes up on Schumann, that's going to be 4 on her. Kilbotton and Wachau will check back in for La Crosse here. Chance for Gabby Galita to get her 15th point, a 76% free throw shooter on the year, and 1 of 1 from the line today. 42. And Galita misses a free throw, but the Pointers get the rebound here. Still leading 59-54, 2:53 left to go. There's Krieger with it. Over to Nice. Nice with it. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nice with it with 5. Nice to Thompson. Down low to Pfeiffer on the right, goes up, gets fouled. Jamie Pfeiffer is going to be at the line shooting 2 here. All right, Jossie and Knuth will check back in for La Crosse here. Sprangers and Milne out of the game. All right, 2 for Pfeiffer, as that was the 4th foul on Milne, team's 3rd here in the quarter. So 2 for Jamie, first time in the line today, misses the first one, as Jamie's a 69% foul shooter. Men are tied at 11, 14-17 left to go first half. Pointers today from the foul line, 5 of 10. All right, second one from Pfeiffer, also no good. And Thompson trying to get the rebound again. We're going to get a jump ball. Alternating possession gives it to La Crosse, as Coach Lonning wanted a timeout. And now she's asking, now she does want a timeout. All right, timeout La Crosse. 59-54, Pointers lead it, 2:36 left to go. Take a 30-second timeout, come back after this. You'll see UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. All right, Matt Tata back out here at the Shirley Legner Court at Berg Gymnasium. 59-54, Stevens Point leads it. 2:36 left to go here. La Crosse men lead Stevens Point 13-12, 13:43 left to go in the first half. Once this one's over here, or maybe before that, if Point extends this lead a little bit, we'll get you out to John and Scott at Mitchell Hall. And again, for the umpteenth time, a fire alarm delay in the first quarter. 37 seconds. Why this game is still being played right now. All right, so the Eagles will bring it up. Here's Wachau with it. Wackow with it, brings it into the front court. Wackow. As they get it down low, up and in for Emma Jossi, the former Spash product. 59-56 Pointers lead it. As Kilbotton guarding nice pretty close. 59-56 Pointers lead it. 2:12 left to go here. Krieger with it. Krieger gets it to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer over to Nice. Nice driving baseline left scoop shot. No. Gets her own miss. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Puts it up. No. But Nice will be at the line shooting a pair. First time at the foul line today for Josie. 41% foul line. Couple of subs coming in for La Crosse. Schumann and Milne in there. And again, another grinder here in the WIAC as Nice at the line for two. First one is up and too strong, no good. She'll get one more. Second one, Josie also misses, goes out of bounds and back to La Crosse. 18-13 Pointers lead at 12:41 left to go in the first half. Again, we'll get you out there as soon as we can with Scott Krieger and John Zelmer. All right. Pointers up 3, 59-56, a minute 52 left to go. Schumann with it. Over to Meeker. Meeker with it. Meeker. Meeker right side. Meeker. It's it over to Milne. Milne has it stripped away out of bounds off Milne's knee and back to the Pointers. (59-56) Pointers lead at a minute 41 left to go. As they get it into Nice. Here's Nice with it. Nice. Up to Krieger. Krieger with it. Back over to Nice. Into the hands of Galita. Now to Thompson left side. Back to Krieger. Back to Thompson. Thought about the three. Thompson, a couple dribbles. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nice with it. Right of the circle. Nice. Starts to drive. Bounce pass down low. They kick it out. Here's a three by Thompson. Right of the circle. Off the front rim. No ball batted around. Still loose, and the Eagles come up with it. As here's Meeker with it. Still 59-56 Pointers lead it. A minute 3 left to go in this one. Meeker with it. Into the hands of Schumann. And we're going to get another timeout, La Crosse. We will keep it here. 30-second timeout for the Eagles, who trail at 59-56. 56.4 seconds left. Pointer men lead 21-15. 11:31 left to go in the first half. And once again, we will get you out there as soon as this one is done here. Or, like I said, if Point starts pulling away late here and get the game to him. Obviously not, again, not an ideal situation, but at first they were just going to, with the fire alarm, keep everybody in there, but then they had a athletic director, and they had to go to protocol, and the fire trucks actually came, so that's the only reason why we're at this point right now. I have the best luck, by the way, too. First game I do of the year and the fire alarm goes off. Unbelievable. All right, Jossie to inbound in front of us here. And they get it into Meeker. Pointer men up to a 23-17 lead, 10:39 left to go. Meeker with it. Meeker driving right side. Meeker goes up. No! Pfeiffer down with the rebound. She gets fouled. And that's going to be now Point shooting free throws the rest of the game here. Pfeiffer over 2 in the line before. Jossie out. The foul came up on Meeker. That's her third. Again, the team over the limit here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pfeiffer with it. As Jim gets silent, she makes that first one. That gets her 11. And it's a 60-56 point lead here with 45.2 left. Second one by Pfeiffer is up. Jamie stepped across the line, so the ball goes back to the Eagles here. Down 60-56, 45.2 left. Boy, one more defensive stop here. Should just about wrap this up for the Pointers. Here's Schumann with it. Schumann with a basketball between the rings. Schumann gets into the hands of Knuth. Here's a straight on three. That's an air ball. Out of bounds. Back to the Pointers. All right, Coach Hockett's going to take a timeout. Again, we're going to keep it here. And they're going to inbound in the front court. So it's 60-56. Stevens Point leads at 31.7 seconds left. As Point looking to go to 12-1. It is a full timeout and go to 1-1 in the conference. And if La Crosse can't come back, they're going to drop to 8-5, 1-1 in the conference. 23-18, Pointer men lead, 9:50 left to go. So we're going to hope we can get you out there for most of the rest of the first half. Again, our apologies, but either it was a malfunction on the fire alarm or somebody pulled it. But again, that's the delay we had in the first quarter, 37 seconds into this game. Now it's 23-20, Pointer men lead. Whitewater women over Eau Claire 19-9. Oshkosh over Stout. Women side, excuse me, in Platteville 73-71 over River Falls. All right, 25-20, men lead at 9:20 left to go. Inbound the ball into the front court. Nice to inbound in front of her own bench here. Gets it into Krieger. Krieger getting harassed and a foul coming up on Wacow. Her second, that's going to send Courtney Krieger, a 72% foul shooter, to the line for a pair. Schumann and Milne both come back into the game, both playing with 4 fouls. But at this point, with a half a minute left to go, you got to put your best players back in there. First one up and good. Gives her 11. That makes it 61-56. Pointers lead at 30.6 seconds left. One more for Courtney. That's good as well. 62-56, 29 seconds left to go. Here's a three by Knuth straight on. Knocks that one down. And Knuth's got 13. 62-59. Then we get a foul in the front court. Or in the back court, excuse me. So again, free throws coming here for the Pointers. Foul comes up on Wacow, her third. That is going to send Alexa Thompson to the line for 2 here. She's got 11 this afternoon, 86% on the year. First one up and good. Gives her 12. 25-20, men lead, 8:34 left to go in the first half over at Mitchell Hall. Again, it's looking like we're going to send you over there immediately after this game, right when the final horn sounds. We'll get you out to Scott and John. Second one, good. 13 for Thompson. It's a 64-59 Pointer lead, 18 seconds left. All right, here's Schumann with it. Schumann into the hands of Milne. 3 from her, off the glass and in. Are you kidding me? She's got 20, 64-62. And they foul Courtney Krieger in the backcourt. That foul comes up on Schumann. She is done with 5, and Krieger's going to go to the line for 2. So it's 64-62. Lead at 9.4 left as La Crosse. It's not over yet. So Paige Schumann fouls out of the game with 4 points this afternoon. 2 more for Courtney Krieger. First one up and good. So that's a 3-point lead right there. That gets here 13. 65-62. That's good. We're going to get a timeout, La Crosse. 14 points for Courtney Krieger, 66-62. Pointers lead at 9.4 left. We're going to keep it here again, as it is a 30-second timeout for the Eagles here. 9.4 seconds left. Men lead La Crosse 25-20, 7:58 left to go there in the first half. And we will get you out there immediately, as Abdul Wahad and Butler with 7 each for the Pointers. Buchanan with 5. Crone, who had a big game, Bolton with 2, and Genrick with 2 for the Pointers. And they are shooting 45.5%, 25% from behind the arc, and they are 4 of 4 from the foul line here today. All right, so timeout's over. I'm going to guess La Crosse is going to inbound here in the front court, as the official's standing right there. And now La Crosse just got to delay a game warning, as the officials wanted him to get on the floor after the timeout and after the horn and sounded, and they didn't. All right, La Crosse has got to go here. Kicked out of bounds by Nice on the inbounds pass. Meeker to inbound. They're going to put 9.1 on the clock here. So now there's a discrepancy on how much time is left here. So they're going to leave it at 9.4 here. So an illegal touch is that kick, so the ball clock stays at 9.4 here. So Meeker's going to inbound here in front of us. Meeker to get it in. Gets it into Wakow. Wakow with it. Wakow with 5. Gets it back to Meeker. They're taking too much time. Meeker with a 3. Shot is blocked. Ball is loose down there. Horn sounds, and the ball game's over. Point wins at 66-62. Our Skyward player of the game is going to be Gabby Galita, who finished with 14 points. That'll do it for us here today. We'll get you out to Scott and John as the Pointer women win 66-62. Have yourself a good afternoon. Take it over, Scott.